Right. I'll do it because the battery on my computer is not very good. So we'll do it here, okay? Bring it close inside. Is that all right? Yeah. Right. Now. Got the diary. Tomorrow. Oh. Yeah, there's nothing there, Dara. It's not closed. It doesn't say it's closed now, yeah. No, there's nothing there, no. All right, so we've got a normal day tomorrow. It's all right. Yeah, okay, looks okay. We can make our lunch tonight. So it's what day is Monday, isn't it? This is Sunday, the 23rd, isn't it? Trying to get it right on Monday. So what have I got to? So tomorrow you got swimming. 6:40 is swimming or something, is it? You got to be up the pool at 6:40, isn't it? That's 6:40. Would you be able to walk home from swimming if I dropped you up?
Sure, okay.
Because I got yoga at 8 o'clock.
Sure.
You wouldn't mind, would you?
Yeah, okay.
You'd be happy with that?
These days.
I bring you up and you walk home after swimming.
Cool.
Is that okay? Yeah, just in case, yeah.
You can start it tomorrow, anyway, one thing at a time, that.
What?
That's for tomorrow, anyway.
What?
Could be tomorrow, anyway.
Right.
I could. It's tomorrow, that's one. Instead of having tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. That's fine. And then I'm gonna ring. Yeah. What else have we got? Swimming tomorrow. There's nothing on, have you soccer on Monday or anything or? Wednesday is soccer in Prosper Mead, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, that goes. Bowling on Thursday, right? Right. And past 7 down to bowling in the Arts Club. That's really good. Inside. Yeah, I'm ready.
And we are recording. All right, let's get started. Standing on our mat tonight. So hoping you all had a really nice weekend. We're just gonna finish it off with some nice relaxing flow and kind of prep for our week ahead. A week hopefully of good surprises and cultivate, our peaceful thinking to take into any of the tougher surprises that might come along. So we're gonna start in our mountain pose. Just let the shoulders roll back. Give yourself a moment just coming into this space. How's your body feeling? How's your mind? How's your mood? Taking a little self-observation before we move. Without any judgment, just noticing and maybe giving us a little information to start with as we move. Knowing where to be a little more gentle with ourselves, where we can stretch in a little deeper, just by feeling out the body before we go. Let the shoulders roll back, and we're just going to take the hands back behind us. Interlock the fingers, and then let the hands pull down along the tailbone, really lengthening through the arms. Let the chest start to open. Maybe take just a little back bend, standing cobra here. Let the shoulders really open up. And then releasing back the other way. Let the hands go, and we'll just reach down into a fold, hands coming all the way to the mat. And we'll just walk the feet out a little bit, giving a stretch into the backs of the legs. Walk your hands out, maybe about a foot in front of you. Let the feet come still. And we're going to reach the right arm up, leave the left arm down, and just turn that right arm in a standing twist. Let the hand come down, reach open with the left, and let that wrist turn. Take the hand to the mat, bending the knees. We'll just roll our way back up. Take a breath coming up. And exhale, palms together, take it to the side. Lift into the center with an inhale, and exhale to the other side. Lift with an inhale. Exhale, halfway fold. Send the arms back beside the body. Just press the palms up toward the ceiling. Bend the knees, reach your way back up to stand. Exhaling, bend the knees, and we'll just sit into our chair pose. Take the shoulders down away from the ears. Maybe take your gaze up toward the hands. Go ahead, fold it down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale to the mat. We'll step our way back into our downward facing dog. And just give the feet a little walk out here. Lifting all the way up onto the toes. Stretch the arches of the feet, and I'm just going to push through the heels of my hands kind of guide my belly in the direction of the thighs. Making a really big V here. And then let the feet rest down into that downward facing dog. Let the heels reach toward the mat. Move your way forward to plank. And lowering down to the mat, all the way to our bellies. Lifting up to cobra. Let's flatten tops of the feet, elbows tucked by the sides. Let yourself all the way down to the forehead. Tuck the toes again, lift your way up, downward facing dog. Take a look forward, step or hop to the top. Forward fold. Little bend in the knees as you roll your way up to stand and return to that mountain pose. Palms face open. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, sit to your chair. Take a couple breaths right there. Gorgeous, let it down to a fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to the mat, step back to your down dog. Lifting again to the toes. This time I'm gonna bend the knees and then press through the heels of the hands. Guide that belly in the direction of the thighs. Big opener in the backs of the shoulders. Stretch the whole body out as you come forward to your plank. Exhale, lower to the mat. Flatten the feet and lift to that cobra. Let's bend the knees, sink the hips to the heels in our child's pose. Taking 5 breaths, reaching the hands up toward the top of the mat. On your next breath, moving up to hands and knees. Let the right arm reach up and take a little turn of that wrist. Taking a moving thread the needle. So I'm going to reach through instead of settling down. Just take your twist and then open back up, reach to the ceiling. Take another twist through, reach away, and lift back up. Let the hips come down to the feet, and I'm opening to a little twist. Good. Moving back to center, lift to the knees. Exhale, move to your tabletop. Left arm reaches. Turn out that wrist. Moving thread, bring it through and reach. And then lift back up, stretch. Threading through and reach back up. Sit to the feet, take that twist, so opening toward the left. Move to the center, lift to the knees. Hands to the mat. Tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Good, take a look forward, step or hop to the top. Forward fold. Inhaling, slowly rise. Reach tall. Sink to your chair. Beautiful, hands to the mat. Halfway lift. Bring it on down. Step just the right foot back. So runner's lunge. I'm just gonna press through that heel, sink my hips in. Nice, bring that back knee down, flatten the foot, lift to your low lunge. Exhale, just sink into the leg, chest opens, and the shoulders relax. Moving to our half split, I'll straighten the front leg, let the hands come down, and the chest rest down toward the thigh. Breathing here. Let's bend the knee again. Take a reach up. And I'm going to twist to the left, open arms wide. Let the right hand come down to meet the mat. Left arm reaching up, twisted lunge. Moving that hand back to the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift that back knee back to the runner's lunge. And step your way out, downward facing dog. Let's flow it out, moving to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift upward facing or cobra. Tucking the toes, bring it back, downward facing dog. Looking forward, step or hop to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, reach tall. Take a breath in, stretching up. And out, sitting into chair. Beautiful, take a fold to the mat. Let's step the left foot back, runner's lunge. Let your hips sink and press the heel away. Good, let the knee come to the mat, top of the foot comes down, and I'll reach up, low lunge. Exhale, just sink into the pose. Moving our way to half split. Straighten that front leg and let the hands come down. If you have some blocks, it's good to use them here. If it's not comfortable to bring the hands to the mat when you're straightening the leg, it takes a lot of stretching in the hamstring. So good to have yoga blocks handy in case we ever want to use them in our practice. Take a bend in that front knee again, and we'll lift low lunge. Open out to the right for your twist. Hold a moment. And then let the left hand come down. Lunging twist, reaching that right arm tall. Lovely, hands to the mat. Tuck the back toes, take that runner's lunge again. And step your way back, downward facing dog. Flow it out, inhaling to plank. Exhaling to lower. Inhaling to lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 3 full breaths, just holding this pose. On your next breath, looking forward, step or hop to the top and forward fold. Go ahead, roll your weight all the way up. Moving to your mountain. Take a breath. Hands moving into the heart. I'm going to balance on the right foot, let the left knee come up, one-legged mountain. Go ahead, take the hands, I'm just gonna wrap them under the kneecap and pull that leg in toward the body. Give the ankle a little turn out. Letting that knee then move out to the left. Right arm opens to the right. And I'm gonna turn my gaze to the right. Good, moving back to the center. Let that foot come down. Take a breath up. Lift to your toes, tall mountain. Heels come back down, forward fold. Walk the hands in front of the feet. Take your twist, left arm reaching up. Take the hand down, right arm reaches. Back to the mat and roll it on up. Take a breath, reaching tall. Exhale, balance to the left. Right knee coming up. One-legged mountain. Just moving slow. Find your balance first. Then we'll wrap the knee and pull to the chest. Keep reaching the spine up tall. Let's move that knee out to the right and let the left arm open up. And then take your gaze to the left. Find that balance for a moment. Go ahead, move it back center. And release. Take a breath up. Rise to the toes. And all the way down to fold. Inhaling, halfway lifting up. Exhale, send the arms back, press the palms toward the ceiling. Bend the knees, rise to stand. Right foot steps back, moving to your warrior one. Sink into that knee. Go ahead, send it over to a humble warrior, chest coming down and the arms reaching back. Let the head go heavy. Right hand is going to come to the mat. Tuck your right toes under. So moving to a lunge. Left arm reaching up. High lunge twist. Both hands to the mat. Step to your downward facing dog. Great job. Inhaling, move to your plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to lift. And bring it back downward facing. Take a look forward, step or hop to the top. Forward fold. Slowly rolling up. Inhale to reach. Exhale, left foot back. Warrior one, just sink into the lift. Take it forward, humble warrior. Reaching arms back and away. Head going heavy. Moving to our twist, I'm going to lift just to bring the left hand beside the foot. Tuck the left toes under. Let the right arm rest. Perfect. Back to the mat. Stepping out. Downward facing dog. Let's bend the knees to the mat and just press the hips back to child's pose. Let yourself just take 5 long breaths here. On your next breath, lifting up through all fours. So I'm just going to come forward down to flatten belly on the mat. Flatten out the feet, roll your shoulders back. Feel Give yourself a lift to your cobra. And roll back down all the way to the forehead. Press back up, just roll through the spine. Head lifts last. Roll back down to the forehead. Lifting one more time. Hold there, I'm gonna tuck the toes. Press up to move to down dog. Good, left foot's gonna reach up, three-legged dog. And step the foot between the hands. Lifting up, high lunge. Just breathe and hold. From here, I'm going to open to my warrior two. So that back foot's going to open and come flat as I reach the arms open and sink to the front knee. Let that arm rest to the thigh, and we'll reach the right arm overhead. Lifting back to warrior two. Straighten the leg, reach forward again, and bring it down, triangle pose. Perfect, take a press through the feet, lifting up. Bend that knee, cartwheel, hands are on the foot, tuck the back toes, step out, downward facing dog. Just take it right to the next side. So right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Step the foot between the hands. And find your high lunge here. Reaching up. Exhaling just to hold. Opening warrior two, let that back foot flatten as you open the arms up. Sink to the knee, one more breath. Let that right arm rest to the thigh. Reach the left arm overhead. Lifting back to center, straighten the leg. Take a reach forward and let that hand come down, triangle. Strong press through the feet to lift. One more breath in warrior two. And let the hands come around that foot. Tuck the back toes, downward facing dog. And we'll take one final flow, moving through our plank, lowering down, lifting up, and bring it back downward facing dog. Take a step or hop forward into your fold. And nice and slow, roll your way to the top. Reaching up. Hands to the heart. Take a breath. Balance to the right leg again, and the left knee is going to lift. One-legged mount. Open to the side. Perfect. Cross that leg back and behind you, toes to the mat. And I'm just going to lean out to the right, reach my arms for a full side body stretch on the left. Back into the center. Hands to the heart as my right knee comes up, one-legged mountain. Opening to the side, just Breathe through the balance. Perfect. Let the leg come back and across. Toes tuck under. Now lean into that leg as I reach to the left. A little side bend. Balance combo. Perfect. Step back to the center. And release to mountain. Let's go ahead, turn out to the wide side of our mat. And we're gonna let the feet open up. Turn the toes to face forward. So starting with hands to our waist. Roll the shoulders back, grow the spine nice and long. And as you exhale, come forward to fold. Let the hands release down to the mat. Let the head go heavy so the neck can lengthen. Top of the head points toward the floor. On your next breath, halfway lift up. Right hand under the nose. Left arm reaches tall. Wide leg twist. Left hand moving down to the mat. Right arm reaching up, and we twist. Back into the center, a little bend in the knees, or turn the hands to the waist, and we'll lift our way up. Take the hands behind, interlock the fingers. Roll the shoulders back first to find the space in the front of the body. Slide the shoulder blades together in the back. Look up. Taking it forward to a fold. You can keep the spine if it feels good to lift the arms off the back. Or let the hands keep resting to the back if it feels too tight in the shoulders or elbows. Soft bend in the knees as we rise halfway. Release the arms up as you stretch. Hands to the heart. And we'll just heel toe or give a little hop to the center of the mat. Perfect. Go ahead, just come down seated. So we'll just give those hips a little release. Taking the knees side to side in a windshield wide. Stretching the legs out long to staff bend. Sitting up nice and tall, let's just reach for the ceiling. Press the backs of the legs to the ground. Come forward to your fold. Maybe coming to the shins or out toward the toes if that's feeling good for the legs now. Rolling your way back up. We'll slide the soles of the feet together and just move to cobbler's pose. Hands coming onto the ankles. Take some circles around. Loosening up through the inner thighs. Take it back the other way. And then we'll just pause in the center and give yourself a fold forward. We'll just take 5 breaths here. So come in as deep as you feel the stretch and just hold. On your next breath, rolling out. Give the legs a stretch and a little shake. And then we'll just come seated comfortably. Take a breath, reaching up. On an exhale, twisting toward your right. Let the left hand reach across. And just give a little press into that palm to help you twist out toward the right. Coming back to the center, inhale to reach. Exhale, twist to the left. Nice little press to the leg to help us twist in. And we'll release. Let's go ahead, just come down onto our backs. You can leave the feet down on the mat and the knees bent. Roll the shoulder blades under and just open the arms out to a T, palms face up. Let the knees rock over to the left, and we'll turn the head to the right. Now let your knees go heavy here in this supine twist. Let your back really sink in to the mat. Let your breath become light. As we start to just bring the body down to a restful state. Letting go of the busyness of our day. The plans for tomorrow. Moving back to the middle. And let the knees fall to the other side. Turning your head the opposite direction. And just sinking in here for a few breaths. Moving your way back into the middle. Let the legs reach up into your waterfall. And we're just going to flex and point the feet. Let the knees hug into the chest. And give yourself a little rock side to side. Reaching the feet back to the ceiling, take a hold behind the thighs and just flex the feet. Go ahead, bend the knees, let the feet meet the mat. And just let the legs come out long. Let your arms open to your side. And begin sinking into your Shavasana. Letting the body quiet down as the mind does. Noticing in the feet and the legs if you're holding on to any tension or flexing anything. Let it release. Notice in the upper body, in the back of the neck, if there's any tension held. Soften these places down. Releasing that space between the eyebrows. And allowing the jaw to softly part. As you lie here in your relaxation, see if you can just be fully present with the sensations in your body. Notice the movement of your breath. Through the stomach, through the chest. Feel of the air in your nose. Notice the points of your body that rest on the mat. And the little spaces between them. Let's begin to bring our awareness back into the room. Let your body begin to very slowly stretch and move. Allowing yourself a few deep, slow breaths as you start to wake the body back up. Letting the arms stretch back and behind. And relax down to the mat. Let the knees bend again, walking the feet onto the ground. And take the knees side to side. And when you're ready, let's just slowly start to make our way back to seated. Leaving the eyes closed just another moment longer. Resettling here in this space. Bringing the hands to the heart, we'll just take a moment to send out a little intention for the week. A non-tangible aim that you'd like to hold on to. Like practicing more patience or generosity, or allowing yourselves a few more moments of stillness and calm in your day than you usually do. And when you have something in mind, just committing that to your heart. And dedicating the movement from this practice to that intention. Sending out all my gratitude to you for being here and sharing your time with me tonight. Have a lovely evening. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here. See y'all next time.